fog my helmet. It's getting pretty bad with this cold weather. I gotta do it every couple weeks, so I normally just use shaving cream, to be honest. It works just as well. I do some actual store-bought stuff, but the cool thing about the shaving cream is it smells good. It works, as far as I'm concerned, it works just as well as the store-bought stuff I have. Maybe I could find something better. I would like to try this brand called Cat Crap, just because it's, and that's cat, C-A-T, crap. And it's just a cool brand, so I thought I'd like to give that one a try if I ever find it in a local store around here. But yeah, honestly, it's shaving cream, like the foam stuff, not the gel, will work just as well for you. At least I've had better luck with the foam shaving cream than I have with the gel. The gel worked, just not as well. Found it left more of a residue on it. And it doesn't last forever. I mean, every couple weeks you gotta do it, but gives me an excuse to clean my visor every couple weeks. You get bugs and junk and dust and dirt and all sorts of yuck on there. And then the shaving cream does a good job of cleaning that off too, because it is, you know, a detergent. It's a soap. He'd be idle free, or just drive an older bike that doesn't idle well. Loving it. Oh, I just love driving over this bridge. It's just amazing. You get this really nice wind that drafts down the valley here, so it's beauty on a summer day. And it's just such a nice view. Do kind of tweak me out a little bit, though, I'll have to say that. Because you always get people that are a little bit more edgy on the bridges and kind of come up on. So this is beauty. I'm going to enjoy this while I can, though. The grass is still green. Starting to get around freezing temps, so it's not going to be that way long. We're into November now. I'm probably going to keep Fluff Butt on the road until about the 25th of November, where my partial optional insurance runs out, although I do keep her insured for the whole year. And it's a good time to pull her off the road, save $20 for the month that it's not insured. And do some work on her, because she needs some love for that gearbox. I'm not quite sure what it is. Ah, Jesus. Excuse me. Sorry. I hate sneezing in a bloody helmet, because you gotta lift your visor, or you get everything stuck in your helmet. Not only that, but the noise. As grubby as this part of town can be at times, I quite enjoy driving through it. You get the most interesting characters. And that's cool. I really like all the difference in humanity. That's what makes life interesting. This coming from a guy who drives a bike older than he is. I guess I am part of that mix. Everyone's part of that mix. We're all part of the cool factor that brings life into something worth enjoying. I need to get cat food and dish soap, like something horrible. I just used my last dish soap puck. Oh no! I don't think I put the freaking dishwasher on. Oh, wife's not gonna be happy with me. Oh well, I'll turn it on when I get home. Better get some cat food and dish soap on the way though. I have one little dish puck left, and that is the end of it. Hey, look, another rider. He's on an old bike too. That's a sweet one. I didn't quite catch that, but I think that might have been an old Triumph. And kind of aquamarine blue kind of reminds me of and the way the headlight bucket and all that was. Definitely reminds me of an old British bike. Could be wrong though. Didn't get a very good look at it, to be honest with you. She seems to not like changing into gear as much on stop. When I'm driving, it seems to be better. I really should send in some snippets of videos to the CT90 group and see what they think. And I kind of wonder what exactly happened in there. Curious to take her apart. I want to do it and I don't want to do it at the same time, just because it doesn't really have any other problems besides that. But I do want to do it because I want to clean the centrifugal clutch part, because that basically is the oil filter on this thing. There is an oil filter screen, which I also want to clean, but the oil filter itself is basically a centrifugal oil filter where the oil gets pushed through the clutch assembly, and all the little filings and everything end up in a mucky paste. I don't think that's my problem though, because the clutch itself grabs fine. It's not slipping, it's just, it's not a happy the gears aren't meshing. I really do think it's a loose star gear, or it could be a dog on the actual gearing system that's either snapped off, or bit a chunk off, or something along those lines. There she goes. Alright, let's do her. I mean, she's slow, don't get me wrong. I mean, anyone that says one of these things is fast is just wrong. They're slow, but it's a comfortable flow. You really get used to it, and I mean, you don't have problems keeping up with traffic. Traffic goes through the speed limit anyway. Especially when my gearbox is working correctly, I can really, go up and down and through the gears. I am kind of babying it for the next, 15-20 days until I park her and tear her apart here. There she goes again, dropped out. Thankfully, when she drops out, it just, it's one little click with the toe and she's back in. She's still a reliable girl, aren't you? I wouldn't trade her for nothing. I was thinking about that, because they did release the Honda CC, not CT, 110. They don't make the 90s anymore, they make the 110. Which they've been running in Australia for postie bikes for the last good amount of years now. And they released it in Australia, Japan, and maybe Europe, I want to say. I'm not sure if they actually are releasing them in Europe or not. I think it might be easier to get one in Europe because of the duty transactions with Australia and New Zealand. Yes, they are available in New Zealand too. But it has like your disc brakes, it's got your I think they changed the shocks. I don't think they flipped them upside down, but I know they did change them to a better internal spring shock, similar to what I'm running now. It's going to be interesting when I change the fluid in these shocks with the old shocks, which I did actually keep because, well, the original Honda hardware, and I did rebuild them, and they do still work okay. These new front shocks are a ton better though, like the extra stiffness just makes the handling just so much better on this bike. It's a huge improvement. I don't know if the rear shocks, I've heard that the rear shocks, going with the heavy duty versions of the rear shocks, makes a huge difference too, although I'm not sure if it actually would. I don't know how much the rear shocks, like obviously they're going to affect your handling a bit, but when you're sitting with a dual shock system like on the back, not a mono, I don't know if it actually affects your sway and everything on cornering as much. If they're a bit stiffer. I do have them just cranked right out with the preload. I just find it rides better that way. I probably should soften it for winter coming up here, because does run a little bit better in the ice and snow. It's a little bit softer back end. But with it not cranked out preload, I do lose a little bit of clearance, and that can become an issue when slush and ice start to build up. Could get gas. I'm not going to. Still got a bunch in the ox tank. I'm at 100K on the odometer. Turn into the shopping mall here and go get some kitty food for the kitty. And some dish soap. And maybe something for the wife. She had to deal with the kids the whole time while I was gone. Get her something that will make her smile. Maybe something from Craig's Bakery. Craig's Bakery. Awesome stuff in there. Yeah, if you're looking for a cool little tip, one of these rubber tie-down straps that's really well just underneath, holding on coats or whatever else you want to tie down. Howdy. That's 1979. Yeah. Rebuilt her. Gonna tear her down again this winter and clean her up a bit.
I used to have one of those for riding on the trail of hunting.
Yeah, that's what it's for. It's beauty for that. Oh no, really?
Yeah.
Hence the chain. Yeah, unfortunately, because it's so light, it's hard to protect it, right? Because they can just kind of throw it in the back of a truck or a van.
You should be able to get, what do you call it? Heritage plates or something on there?
Yeah, you can. Problem with the heritage plates is I can't get it insured for the fire roads and the forest roads.
Oh, really?
They only insure you from on the main roads.
Really?
But full-blown insurance on this with all the extra insurance for the forestry roads is only like $300 for the year, so it's cheap. But yeah, you can get. I could get the collector's plates for it, but I'd lose out, and like I do spend a lot of time with it out in the bush, and I don't want to have an accident or something. You know, run into an ATV or have someone else run into you, and then you got some problems.
Cool.
No, I appreciate it though. You have a good day. Well, there you go. There's another one. Every time I park that thing, man. Those bikes sure made a difference in people's lives. Brought some happiness to them. And now it's bringing happiness to me. Which is all good. Oh yeah, let's go get some cat food. Link up a picture right here of my bike loaded up last time I came home and got some stuff. Ended up picking up a little bit more than I should have. Oh, I need cat litter too. Toothpaste, shampoo, and hand soap. Oh, it's probably down here. I'm not good with remembering these store layouts. I just can't be bothered. That's why they have signage. Well, I don't see dish soap. There's regular pods. Hey bud, where's your like dishwasher pods?
They are down this alley, yeah.
Oh, they are? Did I walk right by them? Oh, I did walk right by them. I was just looking on the other side. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
You too. Oh, let's give the Western Family brand a try. I think we will get the wife some cheesecake. I know I'm not in trouble. Cat food is down here. Yep. Clumping litter for multiple cats. I got one cat, but she uses the box like multiple cats. That'll work. I don't want to get too big. I won't fit side bags. I can't decide. I'm not a bloody cat. How am I supposed to pick this for my cat? I don't know what my cat wants. Grilled tenders, eh? Yeah, let's just get Weskus and be done with it. Alright, there we go. Oh, there's a sampler cheesecake. Wife likes her cheesecake, and I don't blame her. Cheesecake is bloody fabulous stuff. There we go. Oh, I should get the big sandwich. Totally. Let's do that. Kids are probably hungry. Quick. lunch. It's fairly healthy because it's got a little bit of everything in there. Oh, the Nimby bars. These, the Nimby bars, I don't know if you guys know anything about them, but they're a local delicacy from BC. They're beauty.
You can get all that on your bike?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Piled in there. Get home. Give the wife a cake. I do have that little funnel just in case I need to use some nasty or gasoline. There are certain times of year where we run into some pretty nasty gas problems here. We do have a refinery in town, or not a refinery so much. I guess they do some refining there, but it's not a full-on refinery. They just put additives into the gas, but it's a transfer station, I guess would be the correct word. Okay, let's put that like that. There we go, cake's happy. The two-stroke oil, some tie downs, an extra little tripod on that side. Come on, there we be. Oh yeah, good to go. Well, thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. This has been an entertaining run, but I do enjoy sharing with everyone. I should take Fluff Butt for a bath pretty soon here. Oh man, that plug looks nasty. Oh, it's pretty hot. Jesus, why are you so corroded, Buck? Well, that's not even that old. I think that's like 3 months old? Jesus. There's not even salt on the street yet. Oh, it gives me a reason to change it out. It does run a lot better with a new plug. It starts a lot easier. Idles a lot easier, especially in the cold weather. I got a couple extra plugs though, and they're not hard to come by around here. I could pick them up at almost any store. Did I screw something up with that plug by pulling it off? Hope not. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, Fluff Butt, you never gave me this much trouble. Yeah, so let's try reserve for kicks and giggles.